Professor Calder, thank you so much for giving a talk today at the ICN conference in Tokyo 2022. I would like to ask you a few questions for that talk that you gave. In your presentation, you talked about the need for the sustainable sources of EPA and DHA. Could you elaborate on that and maybe give some desirable features of sustainable sources?
Sure. So the human body needs EPA and DHA. They're both really important for our cellular function. Unfortunately, we can't make EPA and DHA very well ourselves. That means we rely on preformed sources. Typically, these come from seafood or from omega-3 supplements. Because of the important roles of EPA and DHA in our body, there are recommendations for us to consume EPA and DHA. But unfortunately, most people don't meet those recommendations. So people should eat more EPA and DHA or consume more EPA and DHA. Now, the traditional forms, fish, which of course is very tasty, or omega-3 supplements based on fish, have a problem for the future because these are not sustainable. So we have to really look for alternative, sustainable sources of EPA and DHA. So any sustainable source obviously should provide EPA and DHA, probably more DHA because we think DHA is more important than EPA. It should be sustainable and it should be clean, and of course it should also be affordable.
You also gave an example of the plant-based sources of EPA and DHA during your talk. Will we get the same health benefits from those EPA and DHA despite of the different sources?
Yeah, that's a good question. So for me, it's straightforward. EPA and DHA have biological actions, and that's what gives their health-promoting properties. We get those same biological actions whether we get EPA and DHA from fish, from the traditional omega-3 supplements, or from emerging sustainable supplements like DHA-rich algal oil, for example. So there's no reason to think that a plant source of EPA and DHA won't have the same effects as animal sources of EPA and DHA.
That was really insightful. Thank you very much once again.
Thank you.